that's my flash being on. Well, whatever. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am No Face Guy, and today is actually an art video that I haven't done in a little bit. Yeah. You know what, I'll figure out that later. But anyways, today I'm gonna actually draw, one of my main OCs of the 5 I have. This one's named, well, I'll say in a minute, but he has 3 different things. He's one of my main OCs, he's also my first OCs, and he's also my evilest OC. And he's also my favorite OC. Don't question that one. To be honest, it's more or less because he's one of my first, and he has, like, not that he's, like, also one of the most developed characters, as evil as he is. Because, well, yeah. Also, most of this stuff comes from since I created him in 6th grade. You know what? I'm gonna talk about this while I'm actually, like, recording the video, because it's gonna make more sense if I would to draw him as I make the video. What? My skin completely changes in the light. That's interesting. Well, whatever. But, anyways. So, that's so confusing. I guess I'll just get started. First, I'm going to put this onto my leg so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Though I will have to put him down for when I'm put the drawing down, specifically probably when I'm drawing the feet, because I never am able to get the feet into the picture, and then you'll just see that the feet are there, and I just, meh. Anyways, you know what, actually, I'm just gonna slightly break my back doing this. Actually, no, exaggerations. Let's just get started. So basically, like I said, Scott is my evilest OC. And that's because, first off, he is a human experimenter. And the reason being for that is, honestly, I don't know. That bit of his very evil nature is from when I was in 6th grade, when I first created him. And, well, I don't remember a reason why I made him an evil or a human experimenter. And, to be honest, he got much worse, much eviler. Reason being for that? Development. Character development. Oh, and should I add that this guy is just pure evil? There is no reason why he's doing this. Like, no reason in his past to why he's doing this. Well, okay, can't even really say past when he's immortal, too. Blame my past self for that one. Because, honestly, I don't know. But also, yeah. And, yeah, I know, there's going to be at least someone who thinks this character is cringe. And, honestly, it's a combo of 6th grade me and now me who made this character, considering 6th grade me obviously started it out, and I just made him worse. But don't blame me when it comes down to it. So, actually, well, more or less, he's an OC. So, and before anyone starts thinking that he does anything deeply moral breaking, I'm going to say that because everyone's morals are different. He does not do anything deeply moral breaking. He does things that would be very taboo, though. But I'll get to those in a minute. So, basically, apart from being a human experimenter, he also is a torturer. And basically at least with some of my other OCs, he has tortured. And actually, one of the OCs that he did torture is now, at the time, one of my main OCs. So whenever I get to drawing him at some point, I don't know when that will be, I'll explain what happened there. And so, yeah. And anyways, like I was saying, before I got distracted by trying to erase the spit for his lab coat, more or less, Scott is also cruel and sadistic. Those are like the two main bits of his personality. So yeah. And this is also basically what drives him to do these horrible things. Just out of pure evilness. Just, that's the reason. Anyways, and he also has, more or less, trying to remember. Oh, right. This is something me and my friend came up with. And we decided, well, I more or less wanted to make this canon for his character, but me and my friend decided, like, officially made it canon. But there are something that me and my friend, at least in the, like, roleplay games we play, like, when we hang out, we canonically made him what would best be called a cannibal, but he also isn't a cannibal, at least in the normal terms. He doesn't eat other people. He eats basically alternate realities of himself. And he doesn't even call it, like, canonically, he does not call it eating them. He calls it absorbing them, but he does literally eat them and, like, absorb their memories and at least some part of their personality that would actually enhance what he does to others, or at least make him easier to make others seem like he's a good guy, because he does that as well. And so, yeah, that's perhaps the worst of the things he's done that I currently can remember, because obviously my memory's shit, so I don't remember anything else right now. But if I remember, you'll probably hear in the next video, because I'm honestly almost done with the sketching. Anyways, like I was saying, so, yeah, that's why he's my evilest OC. And that's not why he's my favorite either. Like I said earlier, the reason he's my favorite is because he is one of the first ones I made. And he also has a pretty developed sort of story. And that actually reminds me, I should get into literally the one person he actually gives a shit about. Because he does not give a shit about anyone except the one person, whose name is Mac. And the reason being for him literally only caring about Mac is, well, I don't honestly never really thought about if there would be a reason. He just does. Basically the sort of dynamic that they have is more or less Mac is more of a sibling figure to him, even though they aren't even siblings. And so Mac, more or less, is kind of just the only person who never got any sort of bad luck encounter. Though then again, I haven't diversified Mac's story that much, or like developed it. So honestly, because Mac's not really one of my main OCs, but he is a pretty prominent OC as well. So I should at least have tried to develop why he's so, like, he's a sibling figure to Scott, but you know what? Sure. Anyways, I should give a little bit of backstory on Mac, thinking of it now real quick. Mac is, like I said, Scott's sibling figure. And honestly, it's unknown to me, at least at this current time, as to why. Except that the only reason, and, well, real quick, Mac used to be 2 people, canonically, and then he kind of drank some sort of potion thing. Well, it's not even a potion, more like a chemical something. He drank some sort of potion chemical mix thing, and he used to be 2 people whose names will never be known because obviously they're Mac now. Oof, hello accent. And that potion thing caused the 2 people to combine into Mac, which definitely isn't the best sort of thing for anyone to go through, I feel. But anyways, and on that note, I am done with Scott's sketch. He looks a lot nicer than he actually is. Damn. Actually, I'm not done. Hold up. I forgot his form, because he's not human. So that kind of makes sense as to why he's immortal. He's a demon. So, or at least he has... This is another blame 6th grade me. So, and also warning, I am horrible at drawing wings. So, it's gonna look incredibly derpy, but what is that? But that's my art for you. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty much do just completely blame 6th grade me for this one, because I made him a demon, and so, why not? Anyways, gotta fix that horn. And I guess that's another reason as to why he's so evil, but it's more of a minor reason. The main reason he's evil is because he's very cruel and very sadistic. And if anyone's about to comment saying that maybe he didn't get enough attention at home, we don't even know if he had parents. He probably did, but we don't know that. Well, I don't legit think he would have. I don't think if he did have parents canonically, because obviously this isn't canonical to me like yet. Maybe it will become canonical that he had parents. Maybe it won't. We won't know. Currently, let's just say it's a headcanon. Headcanon for my own OC. Don't question it. He probably didn't have parents. If he did, he probably killed him. More than likely, he probably did. Because obviously. So, pretty much. Also, warning, I am, again, horrible at drawing wings, just like I am horrible at drawing hands and proportions. So, yeah. But then again, this horrid proportioning and stuff is all just kind of part of my art. So, nothing wrong with a slight derp. Because honestly, I don't really do realism. And if I did, I don't know how it would turn out. Then again, I could just use AI generation I'm also not good at symmetry, as you can obviously see. Oh my god. But you know what? We'll deal with it. Oh my god. That symmetry mishap is so obvious, but you know what? I'm just gonna deal with it because honestly, I don't feel like fixing the whole notion of how horrid the proportion and symmetry is. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. Whoops. But that doesn't matter now. I've actually finished on his drawing. Though I am gonna add his name and what his pronouns are, because obviously. But then again, you probably already heard it a million times. He goes by he, him. Mainly because past me didn't know what pronouns were back in like 6th grade. So, didn't know what pronouns were. Oh god, I just sounded 10 times stupid. I mean, didn't know what gender pronouns were outside of he and she. Whoops, that's what I meant. Anyways, that's gonna be all for this video, so I will see y'all in the next part once this video hits, I'll say, since I am almost to 200 subs, I guess I will, you know what, I'll just keep it at 5 views for now, like, just put it up to 5 views, but I guess with 200 I might increase the view amount. And this is not my way of saying subscribe. This is definitely my way of saying subscribe. Anyways, I will see you on the next video. Bye.